My name is Esther Garcia. When I was 12, I began to pray in a special way every night, asking God to give me a good husband. My father drank heavily and fought with my mother constantly. He often threatened my mother with a kitchen knife. However, I didn't know how to pray, but I believed God could help me. After graduating from the university, I met Luis while working at a drugstore. He was my boss. Soon we began dating, and Luis invited me to a special church program. I immediately liked the church. The people were friendly, and I felt a peace that I had never experienced before. I listened as the preacher spoke about Daniel. Then I heard a male voice speaking to me. "This is your place," the voice said. "You belong here." I looked at Luis. "Are you talking to me?" I asked. "I'm not talking to you," he responded. I wondered whether I was losing my mind. As I left the church after the sermon, the voice continued speaking in my mind. "This is your place," the voice said. "You belong here." The next day, Louise' sister and her husband gladly came to our house to study the Bible with me. As I learned about creation and the 10 Commandments, a desire grew in me to know even more. One Sunday afternoon, my father arrived home heavily drunk as I was in the middle of a Bible study. I heard crashing and banging in the kitchen, and then my father called me to come to him. In the kitchen, he raised the kitchen knife menacingly. "Leave my house with your friends. If you don't leave, I will kill you." The voice was not my father's. His face wore an expression that I had never seen before. I looked like a different person. I tried to reason with him, but he refused to listen. "I'm going to kill those people, and I'm going to kill you," he growled. I asked my church friends to leave. After praying with me, the couple left and I wept. I prayed asking God to help me. Leaving my room, I found my father in the living room. When he saw me, he started laughing loudly. I sensed that it wasn't my father laughing. I ran back to room and prayed again. "God, what do you want from me?" I sensed the answer immediately. At that moment, I decided to give my heart to Jesus and be baptized. Today, 8 years later, I serve as church secretary. I am also married to Luis, and we are expecting our first baby. I prayed for a good husband, a happy family, and a baby, and God has answered my prayers.